Hello friend, welcome to back my channel Old Coins History Today. Video is one you won't to miss. We're diving into the world of coins top $120. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. So let's get it started. The 2001 United States $20 note, officially referred to as a Federal Reserve note, stands as a significant piece of early 21st century American currency, both in terms of economic circulation and design evolution. Issued by the United States Department of the Treasury and printed by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing (BEP), the 2001 $20 bill belongs to a generation of redesigned currency introduced in the late 1990s that aimed to thwart increasingly sophisticated counterfeiting attempts. The note prominently features President Andrew Jackson, the seventh President of the United States, whose visage has appeared on the $20 bill since 1928. His stern portrait was adapted into a larger, off-center design beginning with the 1996 to 1998 currency overhaul, a format retained for the 2001 issue, printed on a unique blend of 75% cotton and 25% linen. The note carries embedded security fibers in red and blue that give the bill a distinctive texture and function as a counterfeit deterrent. The front obverse of the bill showcases Jackson's portrait facing slightly left, with intricate microprinting along the borders and inside the lapel of Jackson's coat. The Federal Reserve seal and U.S. Treasury seal are prominently printed in black and green, respectively, and serial numbers printed twice on the face of each note include a mix of numbers and letters specific to the Federal Reserve Bank. Issuing that particular note, a plastic security strip runs vertically to the left of Jackson's portrait and reads USA 20 when held to the light. This strip fluoresces green under ultraviolet UV light, a key feature for detection under modern banknote validation. Equipment, just to the right of the portrait, another security feature, a watermark of Andrew Jackson, becomes visible when held against a bright light source, and this watermark aligns with the printed portrait. At the bottom right corner of the front is the numeral 20, printed in color-shifting ink that appears green at first glance, but changes to black when the note is tilted. This was among the most recognizable innovations to prevent color photocopy replication. The back reverse of the bill is adorned with an intricate engraving of the White House, complete with trees, windows, portico details, and lush landscaping that represent a finely tuned artistic rendering created using traditional printing methods. Surrounding this central image are detailed borders and large denomination numerals, including the spelled-out denomination $20. The dominant ink on the reverse is classic Federal Reserve green, hence the term greenback, often used for U.S. paper currency. Unlike modern U.S. bills that feature more colorful designs, the 2001 series still used mostly monochrome tones. At the time of its printing and circulation, the 2001 $20 note was one of the most commonly used denominations, distributed widely in ATM machines, banks, retail establishments, and used heavily in both domestic and international transactions. Due to the dollar's global reserve status, with the surge of digital reproduction technologies in the 1990s and early 2000s, the BEP had prioritized enhanced security in this series to stay ahead of counterfeiters, and the 2001 series played a pivotal role during this transitional period. This note is part of a broader series of $20 bills printed with different signature combinations. For example, notes printed early in 2001 may bear the signatures of Treasurer of the United States, Rosario Marin, and Treasury Secretary Paul O'Neill, which helped numismatists and collectors distinguish between print runs. The note's condition plays a critical role in its value, and circulated or crisp, uncirculated bills can carry small premiums over face value, particularly if they feature fancy serial numbers such as radar numbers, repeaters, low numbers, or high-value errors, or are identified as star notes used to replace damaged or misprinted bills. Although the vast majority of 2001 $20 notes are still worth their face value in everyday transactions, they are still of interest to paper money collectors, notaphalists, especially in mint condition or as part of Federal Reserve District sets. Culturally, the 2001 $20 bill continues to hold relevance. It was circulated during a time of major national transition, just prior to and immediately following the September 11, 2001 attacks, which deeply affected the United States financial, political, and psychological landscape. While no changes were made to the $20 bill design in response to 9/11's directly. The subsequent years saw further enhancements to U.S. currency in terms of both technology and symbolism. Historically, the depiction of Andrew Jackson has become a subject of debate, particularly surrounding his role in the Indian Removal Act and opposition to the National Bank, leading to proposed redesigns, such as the potential replacement of his image with that of Harriet Tubman. A civil rights icon, though, such plans had yet to materialize as of the 2001 issue. Thus, the 2001 $20 note is not just a piece of functional paper, currency, but also a snapshot of U.S. history, art, economics, and politics from the early 21st century. It remains an enduring symbol of the U.S. monetary system, balancing tradition with modernization, security with accessibility, and national identity with global economic presence. Whether in the wallet of a citizen, the vault of a bank, or the archive of a collector. The 2001 $20 bill represents far more than its stated value. It reflects the dynamic, evolving story of American currency itself.